I won't say I'm a huge fan of your work.
Okay.
So you were born in Portland, Oregon.
Yes, I was.
At Providence Hospital.
That is correct, yes.
At 1:43 a.m. in the morning.
Is that
Do you think your life would have been different if you had been born on September 17th?
I don't know. No.
September 18th is also Greta Garbo's birthday. Do you think that that's influenced you in your work?
No. She was a silent film actress, so...
There's no need to get defensive, Miss Monsoon. I'm just asking questions. The morning of your birth, you almost died. And the doctor asked your grandmother...
That is definitely not public
if she would like to save your mom or you. How do you feel about that?
I mean, every day is a blessing, no matter who you are. Water off a duck's back.
Your dad wasn't there when you were born. It's not a question, it's just a statement. I'd like to see how you react to it.
Well, that personal stuff doesn't really come up in my work very often.
You didn't even put his name on your birth certificate. Has that been significant in your life? And it says here that 18 other people were there. Sounds like your mom had kind of a party when you were born. Lots of alcohol being passed around. Do you think that has influenced you in your life and your own relationship to alcohol? To be born into
really
a setting.
Confronting that you brought that up, but you know, it's not a big part of the Jinkx Monsoon story.
More or less on borrowed time.
Let's move on.
If you died today, would anyone care?
You got lots of cool knickknacks around here. These are cool. What is this? What's in here? Oh, that's hair.
That's not what's happening here.
I didn't know. I was being interrogated today. Gonna have to call my agent.
Your German Shepherd Sheba was put down, and that was your introduction to death. How do you think that has...
How has it affected you? Pivot!
Just asking questions. I don't see why you're getting so defensive.
I haven't been asked these questions before.
So it says here you still have a lot of guilt for the fact that you used to steal your brother's Halloween candy. Have you resolved that guilt, or are you someone who still lies and steals things from people?
I mean, I lie about my age, maybe. I lie about my weight, maybe.
Kleptomaniac. But if you
I steal the runway.
Of stealing
the only
from
thing
your
I
brother,
steal is the
you're
runway.
capable of stealing from anyone, really. So, for a long time, your grandma was your best friend. Was it hard for you to make real friends?
Yeah, my grandma, no, I had a couple real friends, you know, Aphrodite, Dionysus, Zeus.
Deflecting with humor? Don't worry, I'm used to it.
I was a Greek,
I am
was
used
Greek
to
mythology
it. Might want to rethink that
I
tactic.
spent a lot of hours reading.
I'll rephrase the question. Why didn't anyone like you?
People like me now.
I don't believe you. So you came out at age 13 at your birthday party, but no one was surprised because you were such an obvious fact.
Whoa, okay. I don't think everyone knew. I don't think everyone knew.
You know you're lying, so I know you're lying.
I think people had their suspicions. I think people wanted to believe that I was straight. I don't think it was that obvious.
A fountain of lies. So.
I tried to, play the game, act the part, but I just wasn't very good at it.
Miss Monsoon, you can hide from anyone, but me.
Well, how would you know? What makes you the expert, huh?
I don't want to get into the science of it all, but obviously There has been a tear in the universe.
There's been a tear in the universe, obviously.
So when you were playing the role Mr. McAfee in the middle school production of Bye Bye Birdie.
Yeah, no, you know, I don't really remember that far
Throughout
back.
that entire production, you had a crush.
You're going to want to check your sources. You know,
Yes.
I was...
Yes, you did. It says here you did. It says right here that you absolutely did. So did anything ever come of that?
No, nothing ever came of that. It was middle school. I had a crush on a boy. Move on. Let's move on.
Or did you learn early on that maybe lusting after straight guys is only going to get you hurt?
I've had sex with the so-called straight guy once or twice.
Then they would pretend not to know you afterwards.
You know,
so.
and
yet you kept doing it for years. For years.
Some of them liked me.
It says here they didn't like you.
Why did they keep coming back? Huh? Why did they keep coming back?
If you had a superpower, what superpower do you think you'd have?
Who's been messing up everything? It was Agatha.
I'd like to talk about when you were hit by a car.
It was Agatha all along. And I killed Sparky, too.
So you were hit by a car in Amsterdam, and I know that you bring this up a lot on stage and as part of your comedy routine.
If we can't use the dark moments from our lives to improve,
but we've only ever gotten to hear the funny, kooky version of the story, when actually it's quite a dark chapter in your life.
Well,
that's just what it says here.
well-
It's not my opinion. It's on your Wikipedia page, actually.
Just 'cause-
But let's not beat around the bush. You only survived being hit by a car because you were so very drunk. You were so drunk you kind of just flopped over the car like a rag doll. What gives you the right?
Check, please. Check, please.
Miss Monsoon, please calm down.
They say booze kills. I did have a bit of a headache.
You won Drag Race.
Yes, I did.
Some people wonder, should you have won when you were so clearly unstable at the time?
What people, you?
I didn't say that. I mean, I think it, but I don't say it.
Well, I believe that constitutes of saying it.
Apples or oranges?
Oh,
Wrong. I guess my final question is, have you ever considered having sex with a duplicate of yourself from a different reality and or timeline?
yes.